There are some of new issues and changes in the new edition of the Incoterms 2020. What do the abbreviations mean? What is the obligation of the seller and buyer? EXW. Seller informs the consignee about the details of the pickup and handover. Seller hands the shipment over to the buyer at his/her place with the commercial invoice packing list. Freight costs and risk lies with the buyer. The buyer is responsible for export customs and collection from the seller. FOB. Freight costs and risk lies with the seller by the cargo on board of the vessel. The shipper is responsible for the export customs and arranging delivery to the port. The responsibility of the buyer starts when the goods are on board of the vessel. Buyer's task to forward the goods after it landed and arrange the import customs activities. FCA. Seller delivers the shipment to the nominated agent for his/her account. The place of delivery identifies where risk and costs transfers to the buyer. Shipper provides the commercial invoice and packing list, documents of export customs. Thereafter, risks and costs transfer to the buyer. Buyer arrange the import customs activities and deliver the goods to the arrival place. DAP. Seller delivers the shipment to the place of buyer or consignee. Seller takes on all risks and costs. Seller is responsible for the export customs activities and all the necessary documents contracts. Buyer takes the shipment over and he/she is responsible for the import customs activities. DDP. There is little difference between DAP and DDP. In this case, seller needs to pay for the VAT and duty. CFR. Seller pays for the export customs activities and forward the goods to the arrival port to take the risks until the goods have arrived at the port of discharge. Buyer is responsible for the import customs activities. Buyer bears the costs after the goods unloaded from the vessel in the arrival port, but the risks are bared from the point of the goods are on the board of the vessel. CIF. The difference from the CFR is that the seller arranges and pays the cargo insurance door to door.